It is DP Carbon Day. So I've been waiting for this stuff about 4 months and it finally showed up. These are some carbon fiber covered pieces for my 992 Turbo S. I've got some interior and some exterior pieces. Look at this beauty. This is the rear valence. I'm gonna take these over to Lux Automotive and have them satin wrapped in PPF, so that'll protect them and then it'll make it match the other carbon fiber parts in my car that have been satin wrapped as well. So very excited. I've got the rear valence, I've got side skirts down here. I've got those triangles and then the air intakes. DB Carbon does a great job of matching the OEM carbon fiber, both on the exterior and on the interior. So my plan is to do a series of install videos. I think this will be helpful. People always have a hard time pulling these out. This will give you a chance to see where the clips are, how these get removed. So we'll do these, we'll do the triangles in the windows, interior and exterior. We'll do the rear valence. I'm actually kind of excited. I get to watch my own side skirt installation video, and maybe that'll help me put in the new side skirts. We'll see. I've got some of the carbon fiber trim pieces here from DB Carbon. I guess I knew this, but I didn't know it. These center console pieces are adhesive. And this piece actually looks fine, and it sits recessed in enough that it's not a big deal, but these sit over top that kind of piano glossy. Actually, let's go in the car. Forgive how gross these look. Obviously, before I install anything, I would wipe these off. So these pieces, as I mentioned, have an adhesive on the back. They're super thin, and they are great quality carbon fiber. The match to the OEM stuff is spot on. Really impressed with that. And these pieces sit on top like this. Honestly, it wouldn't be a big deal if there was a lip, but this is pretty flush. And so when you put this on, it really sticks over the top. This one, on the other hand, actually looks pretty good. I think it completes this really well. This is about as easy an installation as can be done. In fact, I wouldn't even call it an installation so much as a sticker application. Got a microfiber cloth here with some water and a little bit of soap, and we're just going to clean this off. The next step is we're going to remove the adhesive backing here and pop this on. I don't think you need to watch me do that. If you do, you probably shouldn't be doing any sticker application in your car, let alone part installation. Oh, that sounded meaner than I meant it, but seriously, you shouldn't. This is super thin 3M adhesive. It has virtually no height whatsoever, and allegedly, it doesn't leave any residue even if it's left in place for a long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it on there and we'll have a look. So as I already mentioned, it's a great OEM match. Did a good job as far as the weave. The color they're the same. I think that this is more of a lighting issue than anything. So I tried to get it on there as even as I could. You know, obviously the tolerances aren't perfect. I don't begrudge DB Carbon in the slightest for not being able to make something that has even tighter tolerances. Making this is hard enough. I almost want to try and shove those carbon pieces on there. I've got a buddy who thinks that's a crime. Man, should we just do it? Let's just do it. So I went ahead and I put these on, and yeah, they stick out a little, but I like the way the weave kind of carries straight up here. So there you go. There's a super quick installation of the console carbon fiber pieces. Installation takes, like 2 minutes, because it's basically pull the adhesive backing off and pop them into place. Based on the way I understand how these little OEM gloss black pieces sit in there, you can't really take them out. I think this is a viable alternative to doing that. These will clean up a lot better too. You don't get nearly the amount of fingerprints on a matte surface as you do on a gloss surface. Okay, so there you go. That's the installation of the DB Carbon console pieces, and I take back what I said earlier. I think this is actually a pretty cool upgrade. So now we're gonna move on to, we'll do ignition switch install. Then we'll do the pod install. This one should be pretty easy. I've done that in my 991. You just pry this piece out, unhook the harnesses, unscrew the clock and the pod, remove the clock from the pod, put the new clock. Anyway, okay, we'll do that. We'll do it later. This one, I don't know. I think this just involves sticking my pry tool in there and breaking something. Anyway, there you go. That's it. We'll catch you next time.